Ladies, tonight we are here on the C Show. Once again, we are going to talk about the playoffs, the 2018 playoffs. All right, let's start with first. Let's talk about the Houston-Minnesota game. All right. So this game, I thought Houston at home could play a little bit better, and Minnesota came to play. They really did, and I think this year's I think they may end up going 7. I really do. Shout out to Harden. He had like 45 points, but I mean they did a nice job. They did a little bit better job defensively, Minnesota, than I thought. So if they play like that in Houston, they're gonna get some W's in Minnesota unless Houston finds a way to make some adjustments. Because Minnesota played a lot better defense than what I thought. So that's something. I mean, we're looking at a lot of possible 7-game series. We are. We'll see what happens though. Harden came through. Sometimes he does not come through in the playoffs. At least for one night he did, dropping 45. But shout out to Minnesota defensively. They did everything they could to slow this team down. But it wasn't enough. Houston gets a serious win. We'll see what happens. But I like what I saw defensively from Minnesota. Next series, let's go. All right, let's go to the Celtics-Milwaukee. This series, I think this is going to go 7 games. Now, what a game tonight, Shout out to everybody, Hell of a game between both teams tonight. Went into extra time, and the Celtics find a way to win this game. Al Horford, he's the one that I was making a little bit fun of, when I was previewing this matchup a few days ago about who the hell's going to score without Kyrie Irving. And 2 guys I kind of made fun of were, Terry Rozier and Al Horford. And they kind of both came to play tonight. So they shot me off at least for one night. Al Horford, shout out to you. Hell of a game. But I do think Milwaukee will win this when it's all said and done. I think they are the better team. So I'm not too surprised, Celtics got the first game at home, but I do think when it's all said and done, Milwaukee will win this series. I really do. I think this team, I don't understand why Milwaukee's in the 7th seed. They're a little bit better to me. I don't know why. They have all these good talent. I don't know why. They should at least be like in 5th place if you ask me in that weak East. But yes, I think I'm not too surprised. Celtics won the first one. I think Milwaukee can easily come back and win game 2 in a few days. But hell of a game. One of probably the most exciting game of today. And then let's talk about Utah Thunder. This game, this is another series that could most likely go 7 games. All right. I thought they were going back and forth in the beginning, but then I thought late in the game, the Thunder took over, and they were led by not Westbrook, but Paul George scoring 37 points. This is what I think needs to happen. Paul George has got to show up and help out Westbrook, and at least for one night he did, scoring 37. Westbrook did his thing. Like I said, Melo, we need 15, 17, that's all. And that's what he did. Melo, I believe he actually had 15. So this is how they need to play. But it is very, Paul George has got to understand. Paul George has got to understand that he has got to come through in these games like he did tonight. It is playoff time now. If you want to make a run here, Westbrook and Paul George are going to be the guys to take you to that promised land. But it just can no longer just be Westbrook. Paul George has got to step up like he did tonight for the entire playoffs. Not just one game, the entire playoffs. Paul George has got to step up if they're going to make a nice run. It is the only way they're going to be able to do it. So Paul George, 37 is not easy to get, but man, I think this is the way you're going to have to play at least 30, 31 a game, Paul George, for yourself to give, for you and your team to give yourselves a chance to win in the 2018 playoffs, Paul George. Westbrook will show up. Melo, my expectations for Melo are low nowadays. 15, 17, will do it. Nice game by Melo, actually, whatever. Westbrook, shout out. By the way, shout out to Mitchell. He played a hell of a game. And you know, this kid, he just nothing to be afraid of the big moment. But we'll see what happens. First playoff game did amazing. Maybe we'll see how he go. Maybe in a game 7 we'll see how he reacts. But so far nothing seems to scare this young kid. But anyways, we'll see what happens. I think this one will go 7. Last one, the shocking out of everything that happened this weekend. The shocking out of everything that happened this weekend. Indiana surprises the world by winning this game tonight. OWM watermelon on the top head. I cannot believe this shit. I could not believe what I saw. I was actually watching the final of the Milwaukee game, and then I turned in, it's like the second quarter, and it was like 33 to like, what was it, 33 to like 12? I'm like, are you serious? Indiana was winning 32 to 12. You have got to be kidding me. I cannot believe this shit happened. I thought this was going to be short. I was giving Indiana just one game. I cannot believe this. LeBron James, to me, he got off to a little bit of a slow start, but to me, he did his thing. It's everybody else. I'm not saying they suck, but LeBron James this is no longer a champ. I think the streak could be over. The 7 straight final streak could be over. I think it could be over. I don't think they'll lose to Indiana. I think they'll make the adjustments and find a way to win this series. But I think if they have to play, you know, Philadelphia, I think it could be over. Although Philadelphia's young, so they can still win. You know, Toronto, they'll win. You know, Toronto's a good team, but they just seem to not play well against LeBron James. But I don't know. I don't want to jump on the Indiana thing and say they're going to win this thing. I think they'll go back and make some, fix some mistakes they made tonight, and I think they'll at least come back and win game 2. I think I had this series being very short. You know, if there was going to be a sweep, I thought this was going to be a sweep. That would not be anymore, obviously. And this, I don't know, it might go 7, and Cleveland might win in 7. I don't know what to say. When you look at the line, I mean, LeBron James still, you know, they didn't like play amazing, but you know, he still did his thing. And I just think the problem is that Indiana's just more athletic and plays faster defensively, you know. And I mean, this is one of the worst teams LeBron James has had in some years. Nobody can really help him out. Kevin Love, to me, he's just a spot-up shooter. He's not going to fucking do too much. And George Hill, he's a little bit old now. Roddy Hood has not been as good as we thought. He struggles a little bit with his shot. Larry Nance Jr., same thing. You know, he wasn't even that good on the Lakers. You know, he was good on the Lakers, but he wasn't like amazing. You know, he was obviously, you know, Julius Randle was their, you know, their best post-up player. So, and then, you know, so I don't know. I think 0-7 in Cleveland will win, but you got to figure out a way to get some of these other players involved, because LeBron James did a little bit of everything tonight, you know, and it still wasn't enough. I think it's up to the other guys to step up. Kevin Love probably has to be the guy to get a little bit more involved, score a little bit more, because and now Indiana, you look at this team and Victor Oladipo, Lance Stevenson guarding LeBron James, but there's not really too much to look at this team. There is no, Cleveland to me is still a better team. They have better players, at least for this series. But yeah, I was very surprised, and I thought it's not necessarily these players or these players. I just think the players on Indiana were, at least tonight, looked a little bit more athletic, you know, and better defensively. And that's been Cleveland's problem all year. They're not a good defensive team this year. And Indiana, at least for tonight, they were a good defensive team. I don't know what's going to happen. Ty Lue have to fix it. LeBron's going to have to fix it. And, man, I don't know. First time, and I think in 2011, I think, LeBron James loses his first game of the playoffs. What else can I say but fix it? What else? Let me know in the comment section, what did you think about today's playoffs? Obviously going into tomorrow and the rest of the week, there will only be 2-3 games, you know, so it won't be that long of a video. But yeah, I don't know whether to shit or whine my watch about this. I really don't. I think Cleveland has, at least for this year, they still have better players. They only got Victor Oladipo, Lance Stevenson on LeBron. It's not like, I don't know. It really surprised me tonight that LeBron James lost. But what else can I say but thank you? And yeah, tomorrow we'll have more. I'm not sure who's even playing tomorrow, but whoever the hell plays tomorrow, I'm guessing we're going to have 2 or 3 games tomorrow. So whoever the hell it is, I will be here as the night goes on to talk about it. Let me know in the comment section. Marty, congratulations. Your Pelicans win. Don't get too excited now. It's only 1 game, Marty. It's only 1 game, but yes, defensive, you guys looked pretty amazing last night, but do not get too excited, Marty. What else can I say but thank you, and until next time, I will see you later. Chicken and Wings, we have not heard of you. Let me know what you think about your Miami Heat. They struggled last night. You thought they were the sleeper. They need to wake up. But until next time, I am the man that, maybe they're literally sleeping. I'm just playing. Anyways, until next time, I am the man that runs the plays. I am CE, and until next time, I will see you later. Oh shit, oh my lord. I will, fuck this. I mean, yeah, whatever. I want to change it up a little bit. My dance at the end like this kind of seems to be dumb nowadays. I need to go, and also a new entrance probably most likely for the show. Ladies! What the fuck? I need to get, oh shit! Are we still on the airwaves? Oh my god. Oh shit, I only have